control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Happy New Year's Eve, and today I've got something extremely special for you guys. I thought that you deserved it, seeing as it is the New Year's Eve now, for you guys at least. It's still the 23rd of December for me because I'm on holiday. But this is for Lonestar. This is a tower defense 4-player map, and it's actually really fun. I just wanted to promote it. It's actually, the original is contained in the original map pack. However, there is a rework coming for the next release or for the upcoming playtest, and this is actually already played on the playtest. So this is an absolutely reworked for Lonestar, and it's super fun, guys. Just, you're going to see. And yeah, you're going to notice that I'm playing in this game. Yep, this is actually a recorded cast of myself and 3 other players. We've got fantastic players here. We've got OpenRA, we've got Kirillo, and we've got So Scared. So this is a real all-star matchup in terms of the skill ceiling. You know, So Scared being one of the best macro players out there, OpenRA being one of the best base push players out there, and Kirillo being a fantastic overall micro player. And this is, I just can't even begin to tell you how much fun this is. Flame artillery is coming in, just check this out. Check out how ludicrous this is. The artilleries are actually shooting AoE flames that are going to kill everything. Fortunately, Murto and myself got parabombs from the crates, so this is gonna get disposed of swiftly. Otherwise, it probably would have been Murto's or So Scared's neck here. So Scared has been rushing out a sniper. Check out those APCs, they are so tanky. Fortunately, they are the one sort of vehicle that doesn't really deal damage. They're just unchanged from the original, I think. They're one of the less ludicrous vehicles. I went for a medic, and medics are really good here because they have area of effect heal. So they don't just heal one target, they heal several targets at once. And I'm also going for a dedicated rocket soldier anti-tank squad. Check the veterancy on the guys here. Also, shout out to Yellow, the player, who has actually been working on those weather effects. Believe it or not, those weather effects you see here, the thunder, the rain, they're beautiful, and they are his bachelor thesis. That's his bachelor thesis project. So congratulations on graduating here. I'm going for a pillbox. Pillboxes are super good here, and they are quite expensive because this is a very low EQ. You basically have one oil derrick that provides a steady, small stream of income, and most of the money though you're gonna get from the kill bounties. So Kirillo rushing out shock troopers in a pillbox here, a really ballsy opener because it relies on your teammates not getting killed or yourself not getting killed in the first 2 minutes of the game. I have been going for a sniper and a couple rifles to just play zone defense, a medic plus rocket soldiers. So Scared has been going for a flame tower. And keep in mind, this was the first time we ever played this, and we didn't know what we were to be expecting. So we had no idea of the shape of things to come. You're going to see. This is different from my regular casts because I know what's happening, but it's super fun. I am going for a spy here, but I don't know what spies do yet. So I'm just like, yeah, they're probably going to provide vision once I'm getting the disguise. So I'm waiting for the next wave to get my disguise here. Also keep in mind there are snipers on the ridges, and those are unkillable. So you can't move out too far. Plus the vision range is really limited. Vehicles are super strong in this one and super dangerous. So I'm getting the disguise here. The APCs are fucking Kirillo here, taking out his pillbox and laying siege to the barracks of So Scared. Check the damage. Like if you don't keep the artilleries in check, they're going to wreck your day. It's so beautiful. And I've got the dedicated tank squad here. Other than that, I went for one pillbox. Murto has a really massive blob here. Plus shockies. I mean, shockies are nerfed in this release, keep that in mind. They have lower health, so they're not as overpowered as before anymore. Yeah, basically you have to protect the barracks and you have to protect your tent, your barracks, and your oil derrick, because once one of those is gone, you can't win anymore. Crates are super useful in this as well because they give you like random effects, AoE healing or whatever. And here I'm like, well, I've got the AT squad, so I should be fine. Right? Yeah, I am. Because the artillery, fortunately, is focusing on Murto's blob. If they would have focused on my anti-tank squad, it would have been more problematic. Currently going for the dogs here. Dogs are so cool in this because the AI doesn't really know how to properly target units, so they're just gonna target the first thing that comes in their rifle range. So they're gonna shoot barracks over walls, which doesn't do anything, and then you can run your dogs in. So it's basically who let the dogs out. And I'm just scouting here, providing a couple of vision with the one spy that I've got double spy now. I don't know if this is a bug, but you can disguise your spy as your other spy, which already has a disguise, so you practically get the second disguise for free, or any after the first, as long as you keep your spies alive. So the waves are progressively getting more and more difficult, you're gonna see. So you're gonna be like, okay, this is easy, but no. Just wait for it, guys, just wait for it. So, yeah, Murta's got the blob. The heavy tanks do really good, like they have those flak pellets or whatever they are, and they do really good AoE damage versus just about anything. But they're not super tanky. Probably less tanky than the original tanks in the basic game, I guess. By the way, shout out to ABCDEFGH30, I think that's his name, who actually programmed and reworked the map. I think the original is by Nukem Bro, but he reworked the map, and it's really fun now. Because it used to be unwinnable. The artillery used to snipe you from like down here, and it used to kill your base. And that was it. Like there was nothing you could do. He would usually lose after wave 2. So now, yeah, more Soviet reinforcements streaming in. We've got the intel here with a couple of spies for myself. And here comes the V2, the nuclear V2. I completely missed it right now, sorry. But you're gonna see another one very shortly, I believe. Snipers also, they are not in the basic game anymore. Unfortunately, they are really cool units. They have stealth mechanics, like as long as they don't fire, they're stealthed. They have quite some range, like I'd say 8 cells, like up to here probably. And yeah, they have good anti-infantry DPS. Obviously, they don't do anything versus vehicles. They are quite expensive in this mod, but they are super fun. An engineer for Murta to keep his barracks topped off. And now I've got a network of spies here, just providing some vision. Here comes the next nuke V2, and here I should have ran. I should have fled. And okay, so this is actually really insane. This is an RNG mechanic, I think. Randomly, once every, I don't know, probably 100 units, there is going to be a unit that is Iron Curtained, and the Iron Curtain is gonna last for 20 seconds, not instead of 10. So this is so brutal. You have a nuke V2 being Iron Curtained and face fucking your base, basically. And they have like, the best thing about them is just check out the trajectory and the projectiles. It's so wonky, you never know where it's gonna land. It's like, where's it gonna go? Fortunately, it jukes out. Like, yeah, that's the problems of the AI. That's nothing you can fix easily, but yeah. Oh, now we should go in. And this was when I realized, wait, how did I kill that? And how did my spy get a promotion? Why did he lose his disguise? And I actually found out that spies have anti-vehicle damage in this mod, or on this map. So that nuke V2 didn't do anything. And here comes one of the final waves. It's starting to get a bit brutal. Flame artilleries, heavy tanks, APCs. I guess APCs are just there to soak the damage, which is good. They're meat shields. They don't do much else. Snipers firing away. Yeah, but this is getting the cleanup because Murtos and So Scared's blobs are just too big. So Scared was really smart in mixing medics in here. So this is not, yeah. The wave was not too hard. Also check out the veterancy on those blobs. It's actually beautiful to watch. By the way, how do you guys like the sound effects and the ambient rain? I'm loving it. It just brings so much more atmosphere to the game. And then the game is like, you survive the onslaught, more waves incoming, and there's a mammoth tank. Screw you, game! And it's a nuke mammoth, by the way. And at that point, I think at some point the replay crashed. Yep, liars. Yeah, the replay crashed here, but tis of no concern because we are going to have a second replay as a backup. And keep in mind, now we already know how spies work in this, and we're gonna have some more fun with this, so stay tuned for the second part. See you in a sec. And we're back with round number 2, and keep in mind, this time we're playing on a different version, and in this version, ABCDEFGH, who the creator of the map, has officially jumped the shark. You're gonna see in the late game. It's gonna be the same for the early game, but whatever. It's so beautiful. You should, by the way guys, if you're wondering, I'm going to pack a link into the description to give you the option to download this, because I want all of you to play this at least once and have fun with it. Alright, paradrops. By the way, everything is randomly generated here, so you can't really rely on the position being the same or anything. It's always going to be different. Waves are going to be different. Different units are going to spawn. Different units are going to have the Iron Curtain effect on. So, yeah, obviously crates are also a big deal in this. Spy man, he's going for his Shock Trooper Rush. Yeah, this time we're having a different setup. I think So Scared was watching this time, so we had Spy jump in. Also we have Codeman and ABCDEFG. Oh, now I know his name. ABCDEFG30. Who is the not the creator, I guess. He's the modder of the map, but he's doing a fantastic job, guys. So we're having a different setup with most of the people who were in the first game just staying as observers this time around, because we wanted to mix things up. Flamers are kind of good because they have AoE damage in this, but I'm rushing out a Spy here, disguised as a Gren. And this is gonna come into play very shortly. It's the one Flamer just banging his head against the concrete wall. So yeah. I mean, the first waves are pretty easy to fend off with just a couple. Yeah, but here are the double artilleries, and that's why I rushed for the Spy. Check it out. One shot, the artillery's down. This would actually have killed ABCDFG if not for the Spy. He got most of the killing blows here. He got Veteran C2, and now I'm redisguising again. This is so fun. This is a fun mechanic because it forces you to stay outside of your base and to be in a risky position to get killed by infantry. So you basically have to snipe a vehicle and then redisguise immediately. I'm fucking it up 1 or 2 times in the replay, I think, over the course of the replay, but most of the times I was doing a good job, I believe. Also the snipers, yeah, as stated previously, snipers prevent you from leaving the base, except with spies, or... They have one weakness though, they can be killed with dogs. And Codeman was rushing out a Tanya. It's pretty baller. You're asking me, he has nothing but a Tanya. Spy has just a shock squad here. Yeah, no matter the threat, shock is the solution. This was an easy wave, just a couple rifles. I think the way the game works is it counts everything as just one unit. So if like 5 vehicles spawn, it's the same as five soldiers. But don't quote me on that. It just feels that way. I don't actually know anything about the mechanics behind this. I could have asked ABCDFG, but I didn't want to go too much in depth about it. Tanya in a pillbox. Yeah, do it. They were doing it. Codeman, it's so funny because he had nothing but the Tanya. What was he producing actually? Oh, Shockies in a pillbox. Fair enough. Now going for a sniper. So he's going for the high-end units. There is one high-end unit that we haven't seen, and we're going to see later on. And it's the mechanic, and the mechanic is the most expensive unit in the game. Why, you might be asking? It's clocking in 1,500, where most of the other units, even the more expensive units, are like Spies 300, Shockies are 150. You will see, basically. So yeah, we're having more of that. So I'm getting the snipe and immediately redisguising. That's how you use the Spies, and it's so cool. I think the second time around I'm fucking it up because I actually know I have to kill the artillery. Yeah, I didn't get the redisguise anymore because artilleries do so much damage, and check the rest of my army. It's brutal. That kind of screwed me over royally. but it got the vehicles out of the mix. So I was very thankful for that. It's also completely random sometimes, just all the waves decide to spawn at your side. You're like, welp, I couldn't have seen that coming. So we've getting good vision coverage. Spy's also going for spies now, because we told him about what they do in this mod. And ABCDFG is holding his ground, standing his ground here with a couple shotguns and rifles, which seems to be a fairly like solid all-around composition in this mod, or in this game mode. Snipers are, I don't know if they're worth it, because their delay in between shots is really, really high. But they're such cool units. They were in the base game, and I was rushing out a mechanic, that's why I didn't have any units. Keep in mind, 1,500, it's like almost 4 pillboxes worth of money. And the cash trickle is so slow, I think it's 50 per 10 or something. So the next wave, and it has a demo truck, and it freaked me out. I was like, holy shit, we're fucked. But it's actually a fake demo truck if you click on it. So it doesn't do anything, it's just a diversion. And so my spy's getting some good veterancy here again. Oh, it can't shoot over walls. It got the angle here, but it didn't get the angle down there. So I didn't realize that until a couple of times. But the range on it is insane. It's shooting the demo truck from way downtown. So I'm like, okay, heavy tank. Kill the heavy tank, and I'm running my mechanic in because I want a heavy tank husk. Yes, sir. Give me that. Howdy. Rise and shine. As we're getting our first heavy tank, and they also spawn at higher health, like 80 or 90%. And this is beautiful, because now I've got a crazy AoE damage dealer, which is also fairly tanky. Now the mini tanks are coming in. Check out those freaking mini tanks. They are so tiny, and they've got like laser guns, and they are wrecking shit here. And they kill my barracks just straight up. No contest. So I'm like, damn son, we need to do something. The mini tanks are finally going down. Still one heavy there. I've got a heavy of my own, but fortunately there is a crate, and if you're, it's the same as in the base game. If you're out of a tent, the crate is gonna give you a mini MCV, which is gonna deploy into a tent eventually. Here you can see the scatter gun of the heavy tanks. It's fairly good, but not against tanks, obviously. So I'm redeploying closer to the oil derricks. I don't feel safe anymore up in this bitch. And now we've got the Iron Curtain V2 rocket coming in from the right. We didn't spot it yet, but now we're like, oh shit. Well, we are probably boned. And this is RNG, keep in mind. Could just as well have been like the Gren or the rifle infantry, but it was the freaking V2 rocket. Maybe it's also a percentage-based chance, I don't know. So I couldn't even attack with the spy. Ah, finally. Parabombs, so too late. Too little too late. So I'm kind of back in the game. Codeman's sniper is still going strong here. I love this game. It's a fun map. A fun map. Yeah, the heavy tanks are doing fine here. I'm probably doing a mistake by getting another freaking... yeah, another mechanic. Really bad call. Considering that we don't have an army at all, basically. Here are some more flame artilleries. Let's see if I fuck it up this time. I move out of... Oh no, yeah, I fucked it up. Too bad. Another nuke. Nuke 2. Nuke 2s are so painful. My tank's going down, but at least I got the damage dealer. So there is a curtain flag, and this leads me to believe that it's actually a RNG. Is that? That was curtained as well. Oh, that went over the... Oh, I created and got an Iron Curtain from that. That sucks. So that was pretty much the point where we found out that we couldn't win this game anymore, but we just decided to have some fun with it and hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Parabombs whiffing here, and basically all the anti-armor got downed, which sucked a tad bit. So yeah, one spy still standing. It's spy. Next nuke V2 coming in, and check this wave out. Check it out. This is just, yeah, tower defense, boys. The nuke V2s are, I love them. Even their the trajectories is just too wonky not to love them. It's too much. All right, guys. We're having our New Year's Eve cast here, so enjoy the fireworks. Kappa. So we got wrecked here by ABCDFG's AI, but it's a ton of fun. Guys, I urge all of you to try this map out at least once. It's with a couple friends. It's so much fun. You're just gonna have a lot of fun. So it's a nice addition to the original game. It's nothing that is going to replace the original game, mind you. It's just something to have a bit of fun with. But yeah, definitely I'm going to pack the link into the description. Check it out. Until next time, 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.